you see people start to come down and thing.
Yeah.
Oh! Well, you know who coming here already, you know. Turn on the music there a little bit. Turn on the music there a little bit.
Wait. Don't hear
That one
no
there,
more
that one
to
there.
place.
Close that down a little
We
bit.
good? We good?
Well, let's see a takeover.
We.
Well, look, Runa. Well, let's see Junior. You see Junior in the seat. Don't hey. Well, look, cool yourself. Don't get me hot. What's up?
Yeah, we warming up still.
You are rich, man. Don't worry yourself,
Still.
man. You are rich.
We ambushed the live today.
You understand? You see it? I'm representing.
It's not even 6 o'clock yet.
Oh,
But we
it was
decided,
not.
you know what? We started
I
early.
say, let me come early. Me and you now say we go do something. Hey,
We want me to.
it go get hot inside here today. Keep on your
Oh,
seat
you
warm.
share it live. Tell
Keep
people
on
we
your
started
seat
6
warm.
o'clock on the dot. Share it live. Get people coming.
But wait.
Let me see you here already. Kyra got. Hey, Kyra, you in. Kyra in. Nakira, Debs, who in.
It has no behavior to
Nini,
behave here, partner. You know I go
Dennis.
speak my mind. They know what they're in for, you know.
Oh, they share it live now.
They know what they're in for.
Hello, we have started until we reach about at 500 before 6 o'clock. Eh? What time now?
Cool yourself now, man. Go and tell your friend to tell a friend to come in. Tell me waiting for you now, man. I get comfortable. Wait, pass my drink. You got no ice on.
Look,
You don't know, no, partner. Me know where you put your mouth. You want to come and take the voice out.
what are you talking
What
about?
kind of thing is that? Me
We was
just
having a
come down.
conversation a while
Yeah,
ago
but
and you
I
were saying
said
you
no.
have no problem with
But
people's
that's-
mouth and
No, but that was back then. Now it's a different thing. Everybody
so
watching
show
that.
start now, so you change.
Show start now. I kind of switch up on that.
Alright, hold on one.
I hold it.
Amazing rum and
Partner, I'm gonna
chocolate,
tell you
trust
something.
me.
Me and you, we just come up from you just bring this bottle
No,
here and just have to give
that's
you the
Junior thing, that good thing. That's
Yeah,
what
but
straight from Trinidad.
partner, see, I'm from Trinidad. You're not from Trinidad.
Listen,
Well, you're
you
not
drink
from
that?
Trinidad.
Listen what ain't that? Grenadian rum blended with the finest Grenadian chocolate.
Big up spice. It's not too much spice in that for me, partner. Let me stay with too much nutmeg and them kind of thing inside that.
On the Shady Live, 184. There we go. We want a real nice crowd on the live today because trust me, today is gonna be one for the books. It's gonna be epic today. Pepsi, Junior. You know, you look like a Trent. A Trent tonight.
No, man, no. Tell them fresh, man. You go do, man. I don't promise. I'm not gonna give them that.
He government name
yes.
is Trent.
Well, let's tell them about them thing now. Somebody looking for me. I have a child out there. All kind of thing. Don't do about them thing. Don't do about them thing now, man.
He
You
government
can't do
name
it. Hey, let me, hey.
government name is
Yeah, what time
Trent.
it is? Let me go and look because Junior, let me tell you something. I call him how long now. He can't pick up the phone. Yo, where's Dan? Is how long we waiting on you? Looking to drive down there and get you know. No, because I don't start the thing here waiting for you. I have no time to wait for you, partner. Right now, everything just rising up. Look, everybody started talking. All kind of thing. Hello.
Oh, they show up the live. Kenny! You're a real woman on the live, eh? So, say what you're saying first.
What is it? What?
You're a real woman on the live.
Oh God,
today.
oh God, oh God. Woman like
Trust me,
red.
You're a woman like red on
What up for that?
Yes,
What up
ma'am.
for that?
And
They
then,
woman custody now. They can't custody today. I'm mellow.
you're
Mellow,
a
mellow.
real woman on the live. Let me see what I can do for you today. Today's like Christmas in.
Nice now. I don't know something
I'll
nice
handle
now.
you.
Go
You
for
worry
it,
out.
man. Go for it.
I'll handle you.
But I mean, you could be friends, you know.
Yo, handle you. Caroline, hi. Who else is there? Judy, hi. Kata. Oh, the share up the live.
Big up all yourself.
Share up the live.
Big up all yourself. Must see some people, man.
So today's Battle of the Sexes.
Maya Ross. Go
So,
ahead.
huh?
I love the sex. I'm only battling.
What do you mean we battling? We
Talk
battling
about
all. We talking sex. We talking relationship. We talking man turn on, turn off. We talking hygiene. We talking groom. We talking everything that's to do with man and woman today.
Big up London.
Battle of the Sexes. That's what we call it. So in the meantime, hey Blazer, pick up yourself. So, Nini, see if you can tell her hi fresh.
Hi,
Pay attention.
Nene. My friend. What the ass?
Yeah, so in the meantime, we just want all you to share up the live. Hey, where are you repping from? Send us some flags. What's your location? What's your area? Dangles up! Let me get it. Let me come out inside here.
And I don't make the
Hey,
baby come out inside.
look, bring that stuff for me.
What is that? What is that? What is
Look,
that?
look.
What is that?
Woman looking for you, boy. Bring that.
And I'm able to all them thing now. Me able to all them thing at all.
And that nice words there. You don't like that one. Trust me. That one I say bring the ass for you.
I like reds in them, but I favor dark skin woman, you know.
Make up your mind.
Something, no, make up my mind. I tell you, I like reds. As a person, I don't really too.
So, do you have a particular preference or everything works for you?
I love dark skin women.
Dark skin.
I love dark
We have
skin
different
women.
shades of that.
I
So,
love
chocolate, cocoa,
I
coffee.
love everything pretty much almost below me. But don't get me wrong, I'm not that partial to say, well, if I see a woman of lighter complexion than I am, I would pass you straight. Even because you never know who God put on this earth for, you know. My whole favor with what my eyes see could not be where my heart is. You know what I'm saying? So I could see somebody else way lighter than you, of my mother complexion, which is very light, and still gives you, gives you attention. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't see a woman say, you know what, she's not dark skin now. But I love dark skin.
So that was a connection there, and especially if she dark.
Yes. She could be
Single
thick, she could be fat, she could be skinny, she could be short,
So wait,
she could be
size
tall.
doesn't matter for you?
It doesn't matter.
You
I'll
can
get
handle
you.
any size that come your way.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Don't give me no. Hey, she put my.
Watch, let me go pick up Julia and
Let me go.
Pepsi.
Let me go and get up now, man.
Before we
Because
take over the people's life.
you understand?
That's Shuma.
Next thing is me and you, you know. I will pick you up in my car and everyone shall be just how we all little thing that we can't start on, man. Junior, my boy.
I know you take all the man
Nah,
music
man,
and all that thing.
that thing is right here. That's supposed to be. Let me go.
Hey, you ready to go in? We're going on the outside, eh? We stop your music, all kind of things inside.
Is everything cut off inside here now, man?
Wait. What's going on here?
What's that? Almost they walk comfy now. Almost take you now, go you know.
I realize there's one going on.
Why are they going on in here? Why are they going on in here, Jen?
Almost take you and
Are
go
they putting
you.
it up in the back?
That's your
Yeah, she wanna
Fresh,
go.
that woman moving
Yeah,
on there.
there's a Shiloh
So-
accessory kind of vibe.
So, we go back on here, or where?
No, stay there. You can pull up here, man. Pull
No,
up
man,
here.
I go down by which other here, man.
Don't so? You sure you got internet down there good?
You know, it's nice. Tiffany, look, Tiffany.
You're on the
Nah,
hydrant?
that's fine, man. That
Where am I
good.
go?
That good. Pack it there, man. That good.
On the hydrant?
Yeah.
For me, stay.
But if you see water start to come out, all you know what it is already, right? You have to park it there.
Yeah, pack it there, man. Pack it there.
Bipolar weather, you mean a
But
time, you know?
what? Pack it in. So wait, we on the live. Watch Pepsi the real show us out. Hi guys, how you guys doing? Right along Aruna and Fresh.
Cool on yourself,
Trent.
man.
Lord
Cool on yourself,
Trent.
man.
Are you ready?
Tell the people my government now, man.
No,
what?
Trent, listen, did you tell the people to share the live? You
Yeah, we
guys
did.
I share
Yeah, we
Are they
did.
big up the
No,
people?
we didn't do the eye share, but all the eye
Oh, you have to
share.
say I share. Trent, come on. You have to do the thing.
I knew to this snake.
No, but you have to, Anna, you have to do it like how? You have to say the I share thing.
You collect your check already?
No, me
That's
call
your
it nothing about trying to tell that, but I want to say that me fucking the money.
That's all I want.
I want to say
So
that.
I find we getting orders and
Some
we ain't-
follow these
we
scenes
ain't
like
collecting
You're looking good. All right, guys. So it's right along. So where we are, because I'll leave you guys for about 2 minutes, and then they just take off the
we
tick
kind of
off the
started now. We started talking about what Trent like in terms of. He said like in terms of woman. He said like dark woman, and he had the size and matter.
Yeah.
So you okay with anything so long as the.
I will take light skin, but I love dark skin.
Dark skinned
I
women.
love
Yeah.
dark skin.
You know what?
Something about
One of the things that I really want to talk about, right? And it's important. I hope you guys taking notes and things are going
Oh,
on.
they share. Let
Share
me
the
go
thing,
some
right?
more forward too. We ain't working with that. Let's go.
that choose, like we're making love to a woman, right? And then now she decide now to take off all her clothes and take off all her underwear and take off everything. That I don't
you
like
see
that.
on a hot.
And I want to know, I want to know what you guys thinking about that. Probably you need to, yeah.
Hold on, let me get some cold air first.
Put on the window. I think better we do that.
The noise
Because I just don't know the noise so
Yeah, don't worry about that. That will be fine. Yeah. Right. So what do you think about that? Why would the women like to take off all the clothes? I think they should leave
What?
it for the
What?
men to take off the clothes, take off your underwear and change.
Oh.
You got to ollie. Why do you think
Why?
about that trend?
Well, to be honest, it depends. It depends on what kind of session we not start. Because it starts some session, me even want your clothes off, you know. Nah, man, don't come down, man. Just pull it right in. Yeah, man. And I'm ready to go in. Me have to like to notice
Let me see
certain
a
things.
little bit.
Yeah, some things.
Yeah.
So it all depends.
So it depends. I had to agree with that too. It depends on the situation. Because maybe, and again, it depends on the kind of relationship you have with the person too. Sometimes it's just a pass you're making and you go about your business. So you just want to hit and run and you have time for the whole.
No, but
long
what
The
I'm
time
saying,
I spend, Junior, the
Uh-huh.
time I spend thing, when I look wrong, you still stand there like a little We're going on, come hurry up, let we go. Time is of the essence. My wife don't coming home just waiting on me to come and take off your
Well,
thing.
that's what we're saying. It depends on the relationship. Because if it's like, you know, if it's a little quick thing or a little quick something, and nobody got time for that. But what are you talking about? Your actual relationship?
Yeah, relationship or not, no relationship.
Oh, generally.
But then again, it depends.
It
No, but
depends.
but I think before you just go and you take off your clothes just so, like let me help you, let me do that, let me take off your clothes. You know what I mean? Because it just like let me.
It depends, like, hey,
don't
Junior.
depend on nothing.
Sometimes we going slow and we want to do the whole candle, whole thing, a rose petal throw on bed. We're going having a nice romantic session. So we take it with time. I take a piece of you, you take a piece of me.
Yeah.
Right. You take a piece of mine, I take a piece of yours. But sometimes, you know, depending on the mood, sometimes you come out from a session. Say, example, okay, we come out in a party.
Right.
Two of us, we kind of, you know, we nice. So we reach home. And you know, you're in the mood, you just want to go. You're not time for you to say, well, lie down there and wait, take off my clothes on.
Yeah, nobody, you're not time for that.
Understand? So it depends on the mood and you know, all that have to do with just the vibe at that time.
Yeah.
But I have no problem with somebody saying, okay, me and your thing, you take your time, you undress me, I do the same for you, take out piece by piece and you do what you have to do. But it depends.
What is
So,
wait, go ahead.
now that the clothes off, go get hot.
Hold on.
What do you guys think about oral sex?
Okay.
It's a must.
It's a must.
Yeah, it's a must. If you
Turn the audio down a little bit.
if you're not going, if you don't intend to do that, we have a problem. So we need to get that out of the way from jump. What are you into? How far are you willing to go? Because that's a man. All your clock these days, everybody, me ain't going down, I ain't doing this. We have a problem. We have a problem. You have to. It's a must.
Well, my own preference, I really don't care too much for it. You know, I have my moods. Sometimes I want my big thing, but I like woman. You understand? So I like my vice. If I can't go down on you, me shouldn't be doing nothing.
So it's a must.
It's almost a must. Because somebody
when
you
is it
can't
not a
almost
must?
must.
When is it not a must?
When I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I can't see myself. Hey, we're going to surround wrap and chew over your whole. Nah. Don't walk on that one more time. So if I don't trust you, me as well, we don't even do nothing because I like my vice. I like my vice. I'll tell you whole that. I like my vice.
Yeah, we ain't forgetting people in the
No,
chat
we are not-
because some of the talk just get nice and we just forget them people on the live. As somebody says a must, oral is a must. You can't do nothing and we ain't doing that.
Duchess, you like that topic? You're hot too, right?
Weak men don't bow. What?
We
know weak man.
What?
Wait,
Weak man don't go down.
Weak
That's what
men.
you're trying to say.
So strong men that go down.
Why?
I am muscles partner, don't worry yourself. You won't to go nowhere. That's why you see, if I hear this saying, you could get hot for not eating. You go yourself now, man. Play. If you don't eat your thing on the draft table, you could get your thing taken away. And that is how I feel about it.
Pepsi. I want to hear Pepsi on this one.
It's not every time all of this be on right along, you know. I want to hear all this.
Nah,
I come to talk. I come to have fun.
Yeah,
But my thing is men that always, let me tell you, men that just pretend. Even those Rasta men that talking about, oh, they ain't going down on no woman and all them thing and playing them is a real Naya Bingy and all this kind of nonsense and them. Kill you them that want you all over their stuff. So I find these men and them that men love that. Men like when you go. You have men that don't like it, but most men, they love when you go down on them. And I don't understand how they're quick to lie down and open up their, you know, they have a way that they situate it. They shake and they settle themselves for the thing. And after they situate themselves now and they expect you now, because if you realize, yeah, them men and them, they don't making a move, eh? They don't putting it in, they don't doing nothing and you know, but why it taking long to put it in? So he waiting. He waiting on it, you understand what I'm saying? So why these men and them that like to situate themselves and wait on it now? After they get it, then they're ready now to just push. Them time where you going? So what happened to my turn for you to go down? So these are things that in truth that I don't really ramp with them thing and them. You down for it and number one, since before sex, I like to get an idea of what you like and what you ain't like, so I could know if I down for you or not. Because I am a total freak. I mean, going with no man that playing, he cutting it off halfway. I don't have time for
So how important is conversation before you get into bed with somebody?
What kind of conversation?
Conversation
Conversation
important.
of sex or
It's important, but not all the time. You just get the chance to have a conversation.
There's different levels of sex.
Right.
There's sex that I could pretty much have sex with you with conversation, you know. You understand? So by the time I don't talk to you wet already and dripping, all I need to do is that come like oral sex. By the things I say to you, if while we having sex and I just plain not say nothing, you're just going off of what's going inside and the in and out. But see, if I talking to you and I saying some good thing in your ears, some good rudeness in your ears, you could break fast. But to touch that topic, I feel as if most people from the Caribbean are followers.
In what sense?
They are more in the sense that they're not doing this, they're not doing that because of what people saying, what people doing, and some of them behind those will go and do the same thing they say they're not doing because of they don't want this one to know, they want that one, they don't want to stand up, they want to stand off it. I am a leader for myself. So if I feel to say that is what I do, that what I do and what happened. You know, the food I chew not making you full. You know, some things I could do what I want. A lot of them is falling from back in the days, and I feel like nothing against Jamaica. I feel like Jamaica had a lot of Jamaica as well.
Especially the music,
was
especially
very high
music.
in influencing a lot of the Caribbean islands, you know. You know what I'm saying? So when Jamaicans say, oh, my man do bow and this man do bow, pardon. I'm my own man, you know what I'm saying? So I feel as if a lot of people don't do stuff because of what the thing the other person will think. And I have heard Jamaican women say a Jamaican man would not do things with them, but will go to somebody of a different culture. They might go to Haitian, they might go to America, they might go to whites and do things they wouldn't do with their own thing. Because of that, they'll be able to say something about them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. What the folks saying in the chat room, we can't neglect the people. Guys, today is Ridealong, but I'm in the back seat. Trent is taking the front seat. Aruna, me and Pepsi.
Somebody say I'm a lecturer, I'm good with my mouth. That's a man. So somebody asking again.
Janice
What Janice say? What Janice say?
Janice say,
What kind of conversation? Junior don't want to talk.
Junior don't want to talk.
No, I usually
Yes, they want to know what you're saying, Junior. They want to know what you're doing. Yeah, let me hear you. That money you're moderating. Today you're talking.
Okay, I'm talking. Personally, I don't like a woman to do it to me all the time. I'm very selective. You don't tell me all the time at all. Sometimes I just don't want it.
So what you want?
Some
What
women
you
are
want?
too rough. They're too rough. They just think that's how they're supposed to do it, but they're too rough.
Listen, that
But
brings
you're
it. That brings
supposed
it.
to.
That
Rough.
brings
No,
it.
you're supposed to be
Yes,
rough.
but listen,
No,
you're
you're
supposed to
but
tell
listen,
the person
that is
what
why
you
I
want
asked how
done.
important is conversation, because there's a lot of people who are in relationship with one another and they don't express to their partner what it is
What
they
they
like.
like, yes.
They sit back, fake orgasms, pretend
Right.
they're having a ball of a time,
And they
when
not.
in their mind, and I was reading something the other day that says almost 8 out of 10 women don't have an orgasm.
Well,
Because
that is the hard
men,
day,
because men figure when woman balling down the place, oh God, boy, that actually they're doing something, and women are like having that experience. A lot of
Right.
women have not experienced an orgasm, and a lot of men aren't aware of that. Some man feel okay, they jackhammer, throw it up in your belly, and they figure they hit spot. A lot of men don't even know where a woman's G spot is. As a matter of fact, some women don't even know for
Some
Yeah,
themselves.
they don't even know. They don't even know.
And they figure as they could ram you and pelt you all over the place, and you're
in order
having
for
an
it to get the
experience, and
G-spot,
that is
you have
not
to,
it.
You have to do it from the back. That's what I heard.
Listen, you can do it from any direction.
No,
It's
no,
not
that's
that
what I
far
heard. That's
off.
what I heard.
About this
About
much.
yes, when you get screwed
About
up,
this,
you
that
got-
little
you got
family,
the-
about
Right next
this
to
much.
next to
It's
the
not all
right
over with
there.
belly. Like how they want to climb with chest and think how they going for the G spot. The G spot is nothing with chest. It's nothing with belly. It's like this much. And a lot of women aren't aware of that. And so that's what I'm saying. Conversation is important. If a woman is going down on you and she's not doing it properly, I don't think he or she should get offended if you say, hey babes, you're trying, but it would be nice if you do this or you do
Right.
that.
Yeah, but sometimes they're too rough. Sometimes
But
you
you,
get
I
too
mean,
rough.
you're biting
tell
me up,
her
you're
she
roughing
too
me up,
rough.
and then
Yeah.
some men figure
Tell
they're
her
going
you
down
like
on you and
it.
they're doing something, and all they're doing is biting you up, and they think when you're holding on to them and you're going back, it's sinking you, feeling get away because you aren't feeling. I mean, it's not pleasant. So that is why I'm saying conversation is important when you're in a relationship. I don't think you should have a problem expressing to each other what turns you on or off.
Some
That's
people-
why you feel. That's why you see that when it comes to me and sex, I explore everything with my woman. Like I'm the type that I would make love, I would have sex, I want some
Turn it
raw.
up, turn it
I don't want to
down,
say certain words. I don't want to say certain words, but there's some days, where I might choke you, I might hit you a slap on your face, depending, but in a sexual way. Don't get fighting from men all that.
But yo, so you have to be careful about that. Domestic abuse is a big thing.
But see, at the end of the day,
choke a woman.
at the end of the day,
Relax,
it takes a person that know what they're doing to do them kind of thing. You don't just come just on bust and stab it. No, you have to know what love taps is. You have someone saying, just like how you're spanking about him, you don't just go and hit the girl like if you're going and trying to bruise anything. Everything is all within the mood. You know what I'm saying? Because there's things that I've done to, during, whatever the case is, and after it was all done, the person couldn't believe that they allowed that to happen because it went right with the mood. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't explore, you would never know what you might really like. Some women are so in that one zone that they know that, okay, there's some women that feel like, missionary or just go from thing. You wouldn't just say, well, okay, you know what? You do something. Yeah, so I'm saying, let me try this position. Let me put you up here. I'm going to lift you up and show you.
No, but listen. You see what trend, but you see that slapping and choking thing, Jet? I scared for some men on that because the thing about it is you hold a woman in she neck and the woman, you don't even know when the woman gagging, you don't know when she dying. Next thing you know,
that's why you have to pay attention.
If you experience and then think,
no, but how you get experience?
That one said you don't try that.
No,
You don't try that. You go fuck around. You go kill somebody. Don't want to say fresh tell it. Hey. Let's see. Junior, don't try that.
No. I don't choke you. Nobody. Who know what to do?
It is.
Choke her, don't let go.
How do you explain that kind of feeling? It's like they say I've had near death experience.
Let me tell you something.
Like when somebody hold you in your throat while having. How do you explain it? It's like almost like you're on the brink.
Yes.
On the brink of dying?
It's like not really dying, but like passing out. How do you explain it?
But you see, sometimes it could be that everybody have the different thing.
You will be on Ridealong next week.
Let me tell you
we are
something.
talking about you kill somebody to death. You must stop.
Let me tell you something. It have times where I have given women the power to choke me.
Junior, put it in.
And the reason for that is sometimes you don't understand how mentally, sexually could just put you in like this zone where a woman sometimes gives a man. Some woman gives man the authority to just take control. So sometimes when I know I'm the controller, I flip it one time, and I've seen situations where the woman she don't even know how to handle, like it weakens her to see that she's actually in control, doing something that she's not used to doing. You know what I'm saying? But again,
women love that. Women love that. Women love when men take control.
Sometimes they're hesitant. Sometimes they're hesitant to do certain things, but once they get like, oh wow, okay, and they grab one and.
But you have to know what you're doing.
You have to know.
You ain't coming and beat me up and stress me.
Guys, it's Ridealong. They're talking about now choking women. I tell them that. You see that? You see that?
Don't say it like that, Junior. It's not. They see that what to leave that alone. Let me switch this up because Junior will make. By the time I done this Ridealong, police waiting for me and all kind of thing.
And before we came on before we went live on the way across, we were having the discussion about hygiene and blah blah blah. And Mr. Fresh jump up. Well, we are talking about men and hair, pubic hair, etc. And I'm like, it's way too hot to have any sort of hair on you, any part of your body. Mr. Fresh jump up and say, you have no problem. As a matter of fact, it's a requirement. It's important that whoever woman will have all she hair.
This is what I said. Don't let this one time my words. I'm waiting for you to finish.
Yes, say what you say.
I love natural women. At the end of the day, that to me is a look that I embrace, a look that I really love, because when I started to get hot from young, that is what I was seeing. So when I grow into that in the Caribbean, it's only now that woman, well not now, but a decade or two ago, women started shaving and doing all these things, and nothing is wrong with it. It makes everything look nice and meaty, everything looking good. But at the end of the day, if you're my woman and you don't have to worry about nobody else, because some women sometimes want a break, Some women want a break where they will not even shave the legs.
I don't need a
if
break
jeans on, if they don't have to worry about putting on dress and skirt and this kind of thing where they go outside in summertime and that to show the legs, some women would not even shave that until summertime comes and it's like, okay, I have to clean up because people will see the hair on my leg.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Not true, you know what?
Right. So when you're with me, I give you the opportunity to be free.
So I should be free and just like a forest bush just grow.
If that's
you
where
have no
you
problem.
want to go.
So you have no problem to pat your way through to where you're going.
No,
I'll find what to find,
No, but seriously, right? I like a woman with a little bit of hair there.
Are they a design or
No, it could be
in full?
design. I mean, it could have like a girl. It got a little.
Alright, top
But no, but you don't have to be clean.
a plain,
You don't have to be clean.
strip.
clean.
What we
No,
talking
you
about?
don't.
You see, all you don't even realize them taking. When you only clean that day, all you don't know them little hairs. I think something going on with bruising, but I want to go in there and right through that thing in the after back
So the
because
same
it's
hair and bruise
uncomfortable.
in your face?
But I watch out and tell no, that's a different man. That's soft and nice.
This, not all women have the same soft and nice yet.
Guys, let me tell the people, guys, you're watching Ride Along. It's and we have to say we always should say at the
Listen,
beginning. No,
what?
viewers' discretion
Discretion
is
advised.
advised because we may touch some topics here that may not be suitable for kids. So, you guys, if you have kids, just kind of bring them aside a little bit for today now.
Where I come from is 100 degrees on any given day. And I have on a tight jeans pants. And you telling me, I come home and I say, okay, fresh. I ain't going on all that fresh. You want to just go how you going. How I reach inside the house. You don't have a problem with that.
If you be in the
All
morning, let me tell you
the
something,
big
Let me tell you something,
In the hot
There's
sun.
some woman, I've bounced up some woman where. Hold on, guys.
Now you go past, man, you go past.
I've bounced up some woman where the shower in the morning, by the time they come off from work, there's not even a scent on them. You see all the who joke right
Because
right
they're probably
and beat up
sitting
all
in AC
yourself.
whole day.
And beat up all yourself. All your thing already and all you have
No,
to go and
but
bathe.
first,
All you
listen.
have to go and bathe. Some women don't need to go and bathe every single constant of the day to smell fresh.
But the smell is not bad either.
It is called pheromones, guys. Let me teach you all this something
Let me learn
today.
something.
Yeah,
It's called
Listen up for
pheromones.
that.
Pheromones are a scent that a woman gives off that a man like, or vice versa. A man give off a scent and a woman pass scent. He don't smell like okay, the man smells sticky. He just smell like wow, a man that worked out. Or it's called pheromones. Learn the word, get used to it. So this way you could go and talk to somebody and your song smart.
I don't care what you say. No man, pheromone, whatever you call it. You come out where you come out hot sun and you have a whole forest and you don't bed. We ain't doing. A matter of fact, you name not to have to bathe because I don't want no man that.
But you know what's crazy? Like I said,
you have to shave.
I
You
like
have to
you
shave.
for me, you know. I like you for me. I just like you a woman, so that it's kind of weird. I don't
Nah,
like
that pass
you.
with
What do people say there? What do people say there, boy? We can't forget.
say,
Ali, we can't
never
forget to tell you. Right.
Women should be clean and keep themselves in a hygienic way for themselves. Men
Right.
really have a different approach to this. So I say you're well fresh with yourself in truth.
Let me tell you what I realized, right?
Another man saying
Right.
a little funkiness is good sometimes.
Let me tell you something, warriors, right? Women sometimes don't even know what men want.
Man know what they want?
Women sometimes don't even know what men want or what men like.
Alright, let me hear to
And I feel as if sometimes women are in competition with other women.
True.
Just like men might be in competition with other men. I might have one of pair of sneakers called Balenciagas. Now because of how social media is and internet stuff, like women get to learn it. But if I dress up and I put on something, I put on some mech and I go up the road, I put on the sneakers. A man who can know that he buy that from H&M. As for a woman to be like, oh, he shopped from the H&M store and saw that. Yeah, so I'm saying just like a woman, man will come in to see like, I like the fact that your nails done. My man not gonna say she nails are done because she seen your pedicure in a mirror, leave her like the woman like that. The man not looking for them thing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
so I'm
That's
saying
true.
man not looking for
Some
them
men
thing.
who are very observant.
No.
and who pay
I'm saying
attention
this
to
is
those
something
things.
else, but
Listen.
at the
There are
end of the
some
day-
men who would say, hey babes, you need a pedicure,
No.
you need a manicure.
No,
There
girl.
are some
No.
men who would do that.
No,
And
if I
handbag.
say that here, it's because I just want to give you a treat.
Yeah,
Other than that, me
or
say that here,
handbag.
mad. Handbag and your hair.
No, we don't look
you
at
have
that.
to-
No.
Ah, nah.
Everybody different in
They have men that do.
because I'm telling you, it have men that
Half a man.
don't like.
Manicure.
You find some no.
There's a man who
You see, I have men. To be honest, they have a lot of
He too
natural
pretty.
men out there. They want natural stuff. They want the thing how it was because we never originally we didn't know nothing about these things and them
Somebody
from
on the
creation
meeting
to you
fresh face
understand.
here, yeah,
So
and
even
all.
self now as we go along, people changing. Not everybody want all this rough foot and thing. Let me tell you something.
There's a difference with saying rough foot. I'm not saying don't do your stuff, you know. But the way how you guys are so conscious about, as soon as the thing lift off your finger, you're right to, you need to go and give because
Which
you
is
feel like
true.
if it's
Right.
other women you're in competition with,
It is,
not
and
man.
that is true.
Well, you
Not
have a
man.
point
You have
there.
a point.
You
You're
have a
studying
point
what,
there.
you're
Thought
studying
you
how
meant
another
not doing
woman
it
would
at
watch
all.
you.
Because
not
most
man.
of the times when women dress and you step out, you looking at how another woman would see
So
you.
that's
know.
my
Not
point.
how much you
Who are you really,
you looking
who are
at
you
a man,
really
you know.
dollsing up for?
You'd be dancing up to how other
You
women
understand
would
what I'm
see
saying?
us.
Because you will dress up like this, you'll see a man will give you something that you look very beautiful there, and you skin your face, you're vexed. But let a woman say you look very nice.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
partner, you know feeling good.
It's true.
Listen,
So
me
let me-
personally, the shoes, the handbag, I don't really care for the handbag? Because I don't even know the difference in kind of
No,
handbag.
Hakim.
You don't know
Shave,
these
clean.
things
I don't know.
either.
I don't know about that. The
I don't know about
handbag
that too.
and
I'm
this
not
and
into-
that
I'm
and
not
the
into
other.
name
And the
brands, so I can't tell
fingernail and them kind of thing and them. I don't. It don't really matter to me.
Well,
You know what I mean?
let me question. Why is it men have a problem with pedicure and if you bring up the subject to some men,
That's a
they
sensitive
automatically
topic for
talk
me.
about gay. How does taking care of yourself?
That's a sensitive topic.
How does taking care of yourself?
Let me come on the clock. Let me come on the
Imagine,
clock.
listen. Imagine you
Touchdown,
as a
touchdown.
woman, you put on your nice silk sheet on your bed, expensive silk, 100% silk sheet on your bed. Homeboy come over, pass the foot and you seen sparks across your sheet. Heel alone he pass, eh? No, and you just seen thread pulling on your silk. Your foot going with your silk. And you say to him, hey, before you come back on my bed, you ought to get a pedicure. That foot ought to fix up. And he will take offense at that. Why
You
is
see,
it
no,
men have
here-
a problem
here-
in getting their
because
feet
here,
done?
Here how you went all wrong. You come and you realize that going, you know what, baby? You don't have to tell nothing there. You know as a woman how to talk to your man. So better yet to say, babes, come, meet me here. I want to do something different. You take him to the pedicure and you want him to have a pedicure done. When you do that now, you embarrass the man.
Oh, embarrassing me. So
You're
you're
lucky if you get that.
So you come and you spoil me. You spoil me
You lucky
shit.
forget.
You spoil me shit that I embarrass you.
Not a matter of spoil
Okay,
shit, but
so how
okay.
we supposed to approach
Let me
it?
hear how they approach.
That was just what I tell you. Just what I tell you. It could be a random day where you just say, you know what, babes, let me do something different. You see, that is why people doesn't.
But why
they
have to
just
tell
do
you that
something.
as a man, if you want to take, you see a man, they look good from head
But
to foot, and
partner,
you reach by the
obviously-
foot and
but
want to
look,
walk
obviously-
with slippers and foot and
Obviously, you
toe
have to
bunks
say
up.
something because I'm gonna tell you something. You don't know. There's a lot of things that if we get together, you don't know what to do. And I might have to tell you. But that
I
is
have
how
no
that
problem
is
with that.
with communication, of course. So what I'm trying to say is, you come and you see a man, he not groom. No woman never take him and do that. But you find something in him that made you interested. So now it's up to you now. If you want him for you, to groom him for you.
Yeah. Some women just feel they don't want
I hear you.
they don't want to groom you up because
Well, they say that because they say when you
I
fix
don't have
up
a
man,
problem.
man does go.
You understand?
But you see me, I don't take
I
you
do
to
my
any
part.
and any
I
man.
do my
okay?
part.
You
You
have
want to
to
go
fix
after
up.
that is your business.
And I have a foot thing already. All you know I have a foot thing because that is what I just do.
I have
I
a problem with
don't
foot.
like because I am that kind of woman where I have no bother. No bother like
You're
when
not
it comes
filter, you're not
to
filter.
nothing at all. When you hear my man come in my bed, is mine from
Okay.
are doing anything from the top of your head to your toenail. You understand me? And men had to take care of themselves to come around me. And I wouldn't embarrass you. I have a way I just do my thing at the same thing I real. You understand? But at the same time, everybody preference difference. I don't like a whole pile of hair on man. I don't like it. I love body hair like chest. Because I love to just feel my hand coming down and I like chest hair. I don't even mind if you have on your arms and so. I don't mind these things and them. But you see from the
I have
waistline
chest
go
hair.
down,
Look,
when
look,
I
look,
reach that kind of
Look, see?
junior weight. What is the junior?
Yeah, look at it. Look at you.
Junior, you need to put some
Junior chest look like a shaved bull.
Junior need some chest.
No, but no. I'll shave it. I'll shave it.
You need some
Look,
castor
look.
oil. You must rub your chest with some castor oil. That one grain of thing there, Junior.
No, come on. Don't
Junior,
blow me
move.
up like that. Come on now.
Put some castor oil on your chest.
Alright.
Anyways, now, yes. So you see, from the moment I reach under your waist, you know, I gone under the belly going down there. I like to do all kind of things there because I show off it. You understand? So I personally, I don't like no hair and no sweaty thing. It could be low because you know it just growing back and them kind of thing. You don't have to run in and just cleaning and bumping up yourself and all this thing, everything. It could be very low, but it had to nice. Me don't like this thing because number one, some men are this hang down testicle because he done all down there already. So you have this hang down testicle because you don't have to prop it up and hold it up all there already, and then hold up the top part and you're doing your thing, and then you just
What thing is
to
that?
stop. I doing my thing. I doing my thing. I say. Right. You play it down, no edit. Yes, and then you have to fighting up with this here, you know, and you just handbug you because you have to ting it on, ting it there all on your by your tongue, 2 grain come out, and you end up with that 2 grain on your tongue there. And no. Then when you go back up in the tip, no, you have 2 little here and top there and all. The same people rough. I don't want them things.
You have to
You
shave.
have to
You
nice
have to
up
shave.
and clean up yourself
Self.
and groom up yourself
But-
because it's performance. So going on.
No, but men don't have to groom up down there like that.
Why not?
You know what I mean? I mean,
I just grew up down there.
Yeah, because he
That-
just go
that's
down
all like
between
that.
the crack now and
I
he
know
started
this
to
type
go
of
up to
woman
your
I just deal
back.
with, so I know
You
what
have
has
to.
going on.
Nah, not
And
to
from
be-
I
the
just leave
entire
the line and
downstairs region,
everything
from the
before
back
I
of
get, man.
you, from the back of you butt to the front.
What
Not
I'm
just below
realizing
your
is
balls and you feel you down and then all they want to talk about freak and all kind of nonsense.
everything today is going to lead up to communication. Knowing yourself, knowing your partner knowing you, and it's about communication. This is the things I like, and you just have to know how to talk. You can't just come and say something blatantly because feelings could get hurt. If feelings get hurt, it goes the wrong way.
Or Pepsi, yeah. I have more than one.
Them people and them in the audience out of order. Somebody asked me what old man experience I have. Let me tell all you, a lot of young men testicles. It don't have nothing to do with age, you know.
Yeah.
Because all they have this thing now where all they have some boxes and things
no
there that don't
underpants
do
to
nothing
hold
for
up
all
and prop up all
you.
your
All they do
property.
propping up all themself and holding up all themself and all they want to pelt the most pipe. So
Yeah.
by the time all they do 2-3 years of pelting pipe, the things start to drop
yeah.
and droop.
Yeah.
And by the time all you reach me now, then all they want to bring all kind of watch, listen.
Pepsi, that old man
Okay.
experience. That
So,
old man
on
experience.
the we still on the topic of hygiene. How would you address somebody or your partner that has bad BO, whether it's breath or perspiration or whatever? How do you tell them
Very simple, very simple.
that you know it's
Is it somebody that you're living with or somebody that...
somebody you're with, somebody that you
We're right. So if it's somebody that you're with, right? You don't take nothing
That's-
to go and buy something and give it to them and tell them to use it.
But
You have
what
to be
is-
creative in these kind of things. No, you have to be creative in these kind of things where even if you have to say, let's say, babes, what kind of deodorant you use? Because at the end of the day,
Well, shit.
I feel like that one, it kind of like
put on
it's
the
wearing
back,
off
babe.
now.
Shut up.
Yeah, so even if you have to say, babes, what kind of deodorant you using? Like, I feel like that one, like, it's really working good with you, like, it's making you sweat more. You know, maybe you should try
Right,
this.
try this
You know,
one,
so I'm saying
right.
maybe you
Somebody
should
say,
try that.
Nikki
Because
say, tell them you
it's
smell it.
better you go to your person than somebody else have to talk about
Because to
the
me, it's a
person behind your
reflection
back.
of you. If
Yes, it
your
is.
partner goes out there and people saying that, oh, this person smelled this or she smelled that, to me, and especially if you're living together,
Yes.
But what
then
about...
how you stand in that thing for yourself?
What about women that don't smell right down, Dave? Forget perspiration and thing. Like they just, when you're having sex, it just don't smell
Me,
right.
I even reaching the point time I get like you take a girl if I going home.
Let me tell you, no. Trent, I like you because
Why you not going home? So why is somebody that you checking with that you that you have this?
no, sometimes it's just a pass you're making. Me don't waste
Grandpa,
no
now, all of
time.
a sudden pass done.
Yes, pass done.
You don't get a pass, yes, pass.
But let me tell Ollie something, women. Let me tell Ollie, it have natural scent like what we was talking about. It have natural scent, and a lot of people have infection and so are not even aware. You understand? Because sometimes I hear
so simple
men.
as a bacteria. And it
I
just doesn't
hear
take
men,
much
and
to
it
get
could be
rid
like
of
a
it.
bacteria,
Yeah.
and so not big. We don't talking
Yeah,
no big,
vaginosis, all those
serious,
things.
bad infection where you have to go and get injection and all kind of
Something
thing.
over the counter.
But let me tell Ollie something. I don't see a men talking already about, oh, they take girl and girl smell how and I'm wondering, well, what happened to this woman? Where they getting this kind of woman and why they smelling so? Because he have a natural rudeness where you go smell rude sometimes. Because I know when I'm close to my
Fresh.
period, my body does change.
Yeah.
Apart from when my period done and I well nice and clean and I regular. You understand? It have a nice little rude scent. Even me sometime, if you're having sex, you time you smell like you had sex. And when you get a nice little rude scent, they feel good, like it
But
just
you have
want to
some
make
man and a
another
smell
run.
fresh too, you
You
know.
have men too, but only bring up women. So that's what I'm talking about it. Women have to understand we organ different, and you have to take your time and you have to clean yourself. I know I hear people saying already like, oh, the body cleans itself out and blah 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 blah. Not saying no. You understand?
Not that
The
toilet.
body cleaning itself out, but I helping the body clean.
You put that on your body
understand?
yourself.
For this?
Yeah.
I don't wait until my body clean itself out. I helping my body, I see. You understand?
But they say the douche and all that stuff.
That's not good.
It's not good in truth because it actually
interferes with
it
your
is
natural
true.
your body's pH.
It is true. But you don't have to always, okay, like me, if I bathe and I always, I
Patrick,
don't
they're
care what
saying some
nobody
garlic.
say. I take my finger and I do a little soup. You hear? I do it when I'm bathing. I don't care who they're doing it. But I take my finger.
Because folks, we teaching everybody, yeah? So I want a little take note. I want you to tell them what you do again, Pepsi.
Yes, I take my finger and I just do a nice little soup thing. You see, like if you just...
Why that soup?
Okay.
Why that soup?
If you're taking... If you ever see people long time when you're going on a Sunday and your grandmother selling ice cream and she just take the ice cream spoon and she just give it a nice little thing and then she get a swirl.
So like a
and she
scoop.
put... Yes, you take your finger and you just give it a nice little clean. You do your thing, you nice up yourself. The area between the hole for your right end and the hole to your end is close. You understand? When you're wiping yourself, you pay attention. Do not take it from the back up by your right end and bring it all front.
Front to back.
You have to be careful with your bacteria and so.
Right.
When you're bathing yourself, that little space between the front hole and the back hole, you clean it properly. Because you see the border where Trump want to build a wall right there? You have to pay attention to the border right there. Clean up on yourself. Clean all yourself. Go up the slits in your bottom. Then women nowadays, everybody want big bump and whatever. We sweating, he running straight down from we back, straight down the slope there, down the crack. Clean up yourself nice. Sometimes it's not only the front there was smelling, the front me, the back and the whole thing.
From which part there? From where?
From up here when you're sweating. Going around touching
Daniel drag off your sweetie.
No, but women just have to take their time and do the thing properly. On the sides, you see where the lip, like some people have big lips and some people didn't have much lip. But the side in there between your lip and your leg, you understand? Sometimes you smell perspiration just like the underarm, you know. Because that little area there, it's untouched and it's cozy and it just stay in there and it's trapping heat.
Nice.
So when you think you hold it so and then you just well clean there nice.
Like, do it again?
You clean it, Junior. You have a rag in your hand and you're well clean it and you're soaping all the side of your leg, Junior.
Right.
All of us that have we belly like me, I had a C-section and I have a little flap. Lift up the damn flap. Some people, we just want to lift it up when time for the man come. Lift it up when time to bed too is the same lift. And you soap up all of you nice up yourself, Junior. That inner tie where women are quick to cuss one another and ball they black and they whatever. Put up your leg. Some people playing they stiff, but when night time come, they don't stiff again. You raise up your leg, you soap up your thing and you scrub your leg and clean up your
bring up the camera down so everybody can see. No, but this is a practical show. We want to show everybody everything.
Let me tell you something. If I don't hear that noise of them big people, it's a big back. That means they ain't doing nothing good for that.
What's that
You know,
noise?
that noise like if you're washing clothes on this current box.
Yeah, I know that.
Hey, that's a big plane. Anytime I go by one, I hear that I scared because I say something big shit up there. Maybe if I walk with the right tool for this, now.
Yeah, unless you don't have an infection, you just take your time and you clean your body properly. A lot of people not taking their time and clean their body properly, and I think that is why. Let me tell all you, even under the arm, I realize, right? I bathe in and I serious talk. I bathe in and thing, but after I finish bathe one day and I drying up with my towel, I see some little rolly thing, right?
What's that?
We call it like
Lacrosse. So you just gotta go
Where does Lacrosse? Where does that?
Roll on.
Okay.
Right. So then I say, but no, I just bathe and thing and it still roll
Then you're
on.
rubbing your
Even
skin.
though when you take
Like
when
dead
you take
skin.
it and you think you have to make sure you well scrub it properly, you know.
That's why
on the
important
arm.
to bathe with a
because
white
they
rag
still
and
have
not the
some
colored
little
ones.
bit of roll on left. They still wine come out 100%. Let me tell all y'all, you may be laughing on the live. Try it.
You're killing
Sometimes
yourself.
you think it come out, but it don't come out. And then I realize also I get this when I go out buy this.
And there's somebody
you
say
remember-
change your rag.
You
Sometimes
change your rag.
it carries
You change
bacteria
your rag
too. You
too.
can't have the same rag
Good
for a year.
point, good
Same as
point.
toothbrush and those things. You don't have it for a
You
year.
change them stuff after, yeah.
Yes.
And then now I realize now, so I start paying attention more and I'm washing it until it don't have no big set of residue like that. Because I realize too, that could be a reason why some people deodorant don't last. Because you already have this going on there and then you put a fresh set on it and you're not really getting the results you want.
Yeah, people say
have to
it's
take
muck,
their
it's
time.
muck, it's muck.
Who said muck?
Guys,
You're good.
guys,
I
it's
look
muck
at
is
you
the right
like,
word.
you get
Muck.
I was trying to understand what
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse. There's our
Muck.
Guys, right along there.
No, you're talking about this is muck. No one know you're talking about. Thank you, Junior, because I did lost it.
Yeah. Lacrosse is
So
muck.
hygiene is important. We all
is.
agree that hygiene is very important when you I mean, not just because you're with somebody, but on a personal level.
Yes.
And
You have to take care of yourself. You're even doing it for somebody else.
Here is a question I want to throw out there for anyone, one of the women could pick it up. Now they say that if a woman have sex with multiple partners, like you might have 2 men or whatever the case is, and you might have sex with the two men, then that you're real nasty and things like that. Right?
What?
Like if you have 2 boyfriends and say you have sex with both of them or having sex with both of them consistently, right? It's different than if you have a man that having 2 women that having sex with them consistently.
What's the difference?
So I'm saying, what do you guys see that as a double standard?
It's okay for men
okay, I got you now. I thought you was
wrong,
doing
but a woman now when she sleep wrong.
I mean, society always holds us to different, standards. Men could get away with murder, but women, when it comes to us, it's a different thing. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed. But it's when a man gets a pass. Man always getting pass. But women is a different story. You're not. And as a matter of fact, not until since you're small, you always say a girl should be seen and not heard. Girls should be inside in their mother foot, and boys could go run around the entire village for the day, and that's not a problem. So it's something that we practically grew up with. This whole thingy. But I mean, there are some people who conform, and there are some people who say, you know what, I'm doing me. You can't tell me who to be with, how many people to be with, or whatever the case might be. So as they say, different strokes for different folks. Whatever you do and you figure you're happy with it, more power to you. But we still have to take into consideration all the STDs and all those things that's going around these days that some don't even have name. We always have to be cognizant of that. Because 2, me and you, and then you and another 2, and then it's like,
Frontline barber shop say, women's sex inside, men's sex outside.
What? So where men penis going?
No, but going inside, but the women is more internal.
But the man penis going internally too.
Yeah,
so
but
when
what's the
but it's like I don't know. I don't know why it is, but it is what it is. Anyway, moving on to the next topic, guys. It's right along. I'm in the back seat today. We have Fresh and Trent, Aruna, and Pepsi, and I'm in the back seat today. We're talking about everything, and we're watching your chat right
What's
here.
Pepsi real name?
Alicia.
Why you want to call me
Because
so?
why you have to call me my name?
Alicia.
Fresh it is, okay?
Alicia.
Because I don't want you calling me.
Alicia and there we go.
Something I want to know, and because Trent's so outspoken, something
Fresh.
like me, because Fresh so outspoken, you bad for Fresh here? Okay, Fresh. Because Fresh Jack so outspoken,
The topic.
I want you to touch that for me. I always wonder, right? Because I sleep with people, man, already. And
What?
People man. Who is people man?
okay, knowing a man with somebody else, but you
Okay.
have
Man
something
belong.
with him.
Okay, all right.
There was a question that asked, who does a man belong to? His mother or woman?
He mother until he married.
Okay, go ahead.
So hold on, but if you all understand what I'm saying, I sleep with people, man, already, and right now I'm about to enter a relationship, so I could basically say I have my own man. You understand? So now I'm in that position. Yes, leave me alone. I'm actually going into a relationship. So anyway, so because of that, I've been doing a lot. Right.
Drink this whatever Junior put inside
No,
there.
but that's
glass.
good
I want
wine.
some.
I know I have a glass. Guys, we
Why you taking my new one? Open your
No,
open
hey,
your- oh, that yours.
yes, I want to
Yes, anyways, let me get to the question because it's nice.
Are you eating this in
So
this thing here? Just take a taste.
That little
Right,
thing,
talk,
nobody
talk.
have a glass?
Talk,
Yeah.
you have a glass.
So because of, open the cover, you only make a glass.
No, you don't have a
because
glass.
of that now.
No, you don't.
Because of that.
Yeah, I'll give you
My
right.
God.
Keep talking, keep
You
talking.
need to talk loose inside there, huh?
Because of that now, I've been doing a lot of thinking, right? And it's 2 things.
Drink again.
Before people always talking and saying people when something bad, eh? Oh
Yeah,
God,
bad,
it's
yeah,
bad.
yeah,
Amazing thing is the best. Always stop distracting me. Right.
Wow.
Actually, nice. You
Take
got your
one,
style.
Pepsi, take one.
Actually, the thing nice. Yeah, Pepsi, go back to what you're saying. Junior, keep cutting Pepsi.
No,
I'm
she
trying-
give me that
I'm
some,
trying to talk, man.
give me somebody drink.
So before, right? When I used to have people man, right? I used to always, well, like I tell all you before already, I have the insanity program, right? The real gym program. So when you come by me, you know you're coming to gym and you're coming to insanity. And I used to always make sure that when I do my performance, I teach the mister a lesson. You understand? And that lesson is always, if it's that good, right?
Somebody asked if you have the markets.
I have the insanity program. I say, don't tell me not with no market. They comment too much in that thing. So I always have this thing that if it's that good, you're supposed to stay here. You understand? And for years, I mean, he did stay, you know, he ain't going nowhere, but he never really made a decision to exclusively be with me.
Right.
And then I sit down and I say, sex, what is sex? You understand? Because they're horning a woman for something different. You get something different, but you're not leaving your woman for what you're temporarily left for, if you understand where I'm coming from. So I'm thinking, like, what men want, why do they cheat, and what Trent, help me, Trent.
All right.
What
So,
missing?
let me tell you.
Because sex is not it.
Because this is my kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, talk. Come in.
One, there's different ways to cheat. Let me just understand that first.
So before you go to the ways, you want to answer the question of why.
Why do men cheat? There's many reasons why men cheat. Some men cheat because men have this hunting thing about them. It's in men to hunt. Just like, you know, man go outside, get the food, bring it in, feed the family. Men are hunters. My uncle told me a long time ago when I was young, men are there to try and fuck.
Right.
As much women as they can. Women are there to try and not take as much men as they can. You know what I'm saying? So man is going to come and they're going to try. It's in that man to try and see. It's almost as if a female might see a man and she tried to see if she could just grab his attention or see him belonging to somebody, just want to see if I could just grab his attention. A woman might not go further. A man wants to conquer. Man wants to conquer. So sometimes you might find a man come and tell you all kind of thing. And as soon as you get what you get, gone. Just wanted to conquer. You know what I'm saying? So it's in that man to be that type of person where a man could go and have sex and not be attached because he's just there physical. And it could be all, and they're all feelings like, oh, I love you, I'm a man. Like, what are you talking about?
Take the bottle from Junior, please. Junior.
Junior is the
No, go ahead, no man. It's a good topic. It's a good topic. It's a good
So
topic.
that is what I feel like. If men are just aggressors where they just want to sometimes be a man and be that hunter and just go and conquer and feel good, like they challenge, they was challenged to do stuff and they go and they challenge.
So you can't control it?
It can be controlled, only very few people can.
I was
Very few
about to
people
ask
can.
if it what's so hard
Ver-
to just control
I
yourself.
have a
But what it
brother
is that
of
you're
mine.
getting that you can't
I
get?
have a brother of mine that's married and he's been with one woman for 13 years. 2 years under me. Still married to this day. And that is all. I could put that on my head on a block for him.
How much brothers you have in all? Just two of all you?
No, it's 3 of us all together.
The other one,
What's
what
the
going
other
on
one?
with it?
Three, no, he's with one woman and he's straight too.
So, and you?
I's the fuck up one. No. You see the fall far from the tree. But at the end of the day, no. I would get with a woman and I'm gonna tell you this. I will get with a woman and I'll be all into them. I'll be all faithful.
And
I'll
then?
be all focused. It's when they start to do stupidness is what is making
Why is he shipping this? Oh, Pepsi and Junior in the back.
It's a good.
It's what going on in the back here. It's about alcoholic, you know.
No, hold on, no, man. No, I say it's a good topic. It's a good topic. I don't
That alone
Don't distract. We have a good thing going on.
Go ahead. Forget
We have a
it.
good thing going on.
Go ahead.
And it's like sometimes like I said, there are different reasons why people cheat. There could be you know, you're not happy at home or your wife's just stressing you out. Some people are, I won't say petty, but they're very vindictive. And it's like somebody might do you something and you just be like, I'll just get them back. You know what I'm saying? And however you choose to get them back is your choice. Nobody can tell you how to get back somebody back, how to make yourself feel satisfied. Like, you know what? I feel fulfilled that I got them back. You know what I'm saying? So I feel as if at the end of the day, sometimes women just have to do some shit. Last
But what if you
relationship I
don't
was
do
with-
shit? What if you are that, you take care of your
You
home?
see, you may not, see, that's the thing about all the women.
We trying to
not
understand.
understanding what, you know, man simple, you know. Man real simple.
Are they simple?
Man real simple, John. That's how I
So
feel.
then what's the problem?
Women are complicated. That's my thing.
Everything women do.
That is not everything women do because I'm all for women. At the end, say I don't give I go give two shits about Junior, what you do, but I all for one. But man are very simple where they don't like
Simple
no botheration and them kind of thing. Man like some.
So in other words,
most
just leave
men
all
like,
you to do what all you want.
Not leave us to
So
do what you
what
want.
it
You
is?
have to be at the end. At the end of the day, you are in charge of your man. You know? You just have to know how to be able to make your man feel that comfortable where you don't even study when you go out. Watch, let me tell you something. I've realized sometimes where the more you just feel like, you know what, yo, all right, go it. A man just feel like, you know what, let me come back home. the more you be on top of somebody like you're about to do something wrong, that's like this. People have been doing things wrong from the beginning of time, knowing that they're doing something wrong. I believe in God. I know that these things that I'm doing sometimes could make me go to heaven. But could not make me go to heaven. Why am I doing it wrong? People like doing wrong shit. People like doing wrong shit. It's a thrill. It's something that they just
adrenaline rush.
they like doing wrong shit. You know the things wrong that you're doing, but you're still doing it.
I think it's control, and a lot of us lacking control for every single thing. I tell you.
Because we're supposed to be a step above animals.
We lacking control, and we wild too, you know, just like animals, we wild too.
We don't lack no
But
control.
because of
We don't
all
lack
these,
no control.
we lack. Listen, let me tell
All
you
you
something.
drinking,
Let me tell you, and sometimes it doesn't bother with women, because the same thing we accuse men of, they just do it. You understand? Because I know for a fact, right?
But
Somebody
seen that all the time?
said,
Yes.
yeah,
You ever seen
Junior
that all
is
the
in
time?
a relationship. Junior, all the listener, man, we talk good talk, you know.
Okay.
I know for a fact the same things men do, women do it.
Yes.
But you see the cheating part, there are women that just like men, and
Yes.
then right. And I'm not saying because I am not Miss Pure, you know, evangelistic. I'm not that.
Say most cheating men have
And-
no issues at home.
And let me tell you something. What I really think it is, I think it's just a conscience and just a discipline. You understand?
Now let me tell you this, right? Here I realize with men and women the differences. Men cheat most of the times different to how women cheat. Men cheat physically,
Right.
women cheat differently. Now let me tell you
Emotionally.
how
That is
women
true.
will cheat.
That is true.
Let me tell you what all you do realize
Yes,
that all you're
sometimes
cheating.
that's the habit,
Let me tell you
but-
sometimes all you realize that all you're cheating. You might have Junior as a friend, and you have your man, but you cannot talk to your man. Sometimes you just feel like your man, you
Doesn't
can't sit down and
understand
converse
me.
with you. So you calling Junior sometime on the low every day. You're not going on bull Junior,
you're
you know,
going in the
but you're just
friend
talking, just to
zone.
talk. Just to talk every day like, hey, so what's going on, how's your day, and everything, because you have that connection with Junior. That is
Junior
cheating.
have your
Because you
agenda.
know what?
No,
You
not
cannot do it.
necessarily.
Anything that you cannot do in front of your partner is considered as cheating.
Nah, I
But
don't
even
believe it.
just-
Nah, man, I don't believe it. No,
Everything
no,
that you cannot do in
I
front
agree.
of your
No, no,
partner
I agree.
is considered
Yo, don't say that.
cheating.
Yo, don't
I
say that.
agree.
Don't say that.
If you have to think twice about it before you do it, I agree.
No.
Then you shouldn't be doing it.
If you have your man and you know that Junior, you just talk to Junior day and whatever the case is, and you sit down there with your man, Junior call, you should be able to, hey Junior boy, hey what's up, and not have to worry about what Junior gonna say. You don't have to tell him
But
that yo,
no,
I'm lying
but
on here with
listen,
him.
fresh.
But the conversation could go
Fresh,
anyway.
listen. No.
That is good.
No. People are take things out of context.
Context, Junior.
Context.
Stop it, man.
What is context?
Yes,
no, sorry.
context.
Context. People
Right.
are taking it out of context.
Yes.
They probably don't understand what happened before, and you don't have the time to explain it to them now. So you might not want to have a conversation. What is it? Conversation. Conversation. You don't want to have a conversation in front of them. They not knowing the context.
Just
Of
say
what
what
I
I can
said.
say. Say what I can
Right?
say.
So sometimes you don't do it in front of them simply because they won't understand what it is. But that don't mean you cheating on
Somebody in
them.
the chat is saying, I think it's respect. If a man respects his woman that much, he don't cheat.
Correct, is right. But I feel like it's more of knowing what you, coming close to almost losing what you have. People do things that they think they could get away with. You understand? When it comes to a man getting caught cheating and then still doing it and doing it blatantly, that's when he don't respect you. He respects you to hide it because he's in fear of losing you. He still
So
respects
if
you because
you
he's
have
doing
why
it.
not just don't do it at all?
No, but that is up to him. That is up to him. Only something I know of a certain individual that did cheat and got caught, but when he saw that his family and his home and his kids and everything was on the line, he stopped that one time, never again.
All you keep forgetting, from the beginning of time. You remember all the men in the
It's
Bible
all
had
kind of
how much
woman,
wives
all the
and how much
Egyptians and all kind of
wives
things.
and
I feel as if people just society now just want to
So
just
that's what I'm
change
telling
things.
you. So as we grow and we get more educated and we start thinking along a certain level, we start to get more territorial.
Yes.
And then we break it down now where one man to a woman or whatever. I realize it is more than just okay, the man cheating. There is something that go from way back when, that why a man, no matter how good you have
You
it,
still do
you
what you
have to. And the only reason you could stop it takes a high level of control. It takes a whole bunch of respect. It takes you just deciding that you're basically going to train your mind. You understand? That you're not going to do that. Because me as a woman, you ever hear a man is not yours, but I mean, I hand a man already. You understand where I'm coming from? somebody on the Hana man. And the reason why somebody could have on the Hana man, and I'm not a man, I'm a woman, is because like what was missing. I know in what was missing for me was the fact that I did not feel like, I didn't feel secured. I didn't really feel like, okay, there is something to violate. You understand? Until now, when I find the same man I'm talking about now, right? I ain't ready to launch him yet because I don't want nobody snatching from me. But now that I find, right? The man in whom I find no fault, now that I find him now, then it's now I'm starting to really think about certain things like real loyalty and real whatever. And I lie down.
Then you get to that maturity
stage.
stage.
And then I lie down the other day and think, right? And I say, and I say what, you know, he had a next fella, always wanted that pipe, you understand? I decided I wanted that pole, and I needed to get a pole. And then, after I get the guy that I get now, I watch him and I just say, no, it's like no other pole attracts me no more. And it's because I find something there.
That's
but
maturity.
Everybody didn't have that, so what the...
Some people still searching.
But I was still searching, I wasn't searching when I decided to do what I had to do.
Well, so that's a level of consciousness you decided on your own to reach that point. You decided to reach that
Cheating
point.
is just
maturity.
so easy to do, and people don't understand
Right,
man as well as
we're
woman.
almost there to that ending block. It's 2 minutes before the hour, guys. It's right along Battle of the Sexes. We ain't finished because we're gonna need to have a part 2 and a part 3, but we had to see what the folks are saying there in the chat room.
A lot of people are in dead-end relationships and just won't end it, and that leads to cheating.
Yeah.
True.
Relationship is about ownership.
Point.
Relationship nowadays is about ownership.
They
Where you
respect and
going?
love you, but they
Where
will
you coming
cheat.
from?
Yeah.
Where you going? Who's that one you're talking to?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one, sir. If we come in the wall and meet on in that way, we go there and leave on in that way. Yes, Naya.
Alright guys, and it was a pleasure having you on board. And tomorrow, guys, let me show you guys. Tomorrow I'm gonna give away a bottle of Amazing. Alright, we're giving away a bottle of Amazing tomorrow for someone, for some lucky person. So you gotta chime in the chat room tomorrow. I'm gonna give away a bottle of Amazing to some lucky person out there. Alright, so keep in tune, keep it locked here. Tomorrow we're giving you that, guys. Last words. 1 minute before we shut off. Fresh?
You need to leave your contacts there. We having an auction with you. You're a real woman in that chat.
No.
But I'm tired up already. I want to say try 67 now.
Right now, I'm just single and I'm trying to just take my time and figure out, because everything is when you come out of something, you should just refresh your whole self.
Take a
and
break.
Find you
Yes.
reset everything and right now I'm just like on a chill and individual that I'm interested in, but right now I'm just single and chilling.
That's why. Let me end with the music.
Well, that's for two to make true.
Aruna?
Guys, it was lovely having you guys here. This is something beautiful that Junior has done, and I really appreciate you guys having me here. Aruna, Pepsi, Coke, everybody. I really appreciate you guys having me here. Right?
Johnny said Pepsi finally fell in love.
Janice girl? Oh gosh, I have to call you.
Alright guys, peace out. Thank you so much guys. Join me tomorrow for another program right here, right along. Turn up the music there, we go end it.
Trying to get leaving.
We're being shut out the people in the chat.
We're gonna shut them out
right now. We gotta shut them out right now.
I gotta go.
Trent gotta go.
You see how much love you get in Trend? They was feeling you. They was feeling you on the live. Wanna tell Trend bye. Send some hearts.
Big up on yourself.
Later.
We got the folks in the chat room, guys. Thank you so much.
Debbie Crony,
Ariel,
LaJoya,
hey.
Brenda. Who else in there? Katie, hi. Jenny James. Who else? Lovely man.
Love you, Brent.
Nikki Matisse. Who else we miss? Naya. Anthea Gilbert.
Grace Jones.
Pick up yourself, Grace. Who else?
How come I see Charlotte today? She may be busy. Bingo, we see you in the chat room.
Yes, flowers.
Flowers so easy, I love flowers.
So, I can't leave out to it.
Sue,
Sue right here.
So link us, we come and see you.
Hey, we come in and check you, Sue.
There we go. Who else?
J and Y Stafford. Bring back Trent. Yeah, Trent had to run. I Trent have a video that we do now. They go look out for that one.
I ain't see them, but I know that they Red Pepsi and Akim. I know all your day.
Everard, Shanny Spice, Jonathan. Who else?
Red Pepsi.
Miss Vivi.
Who else?
Tyra. When them people on the book,
Mark up in there.
I can't take on that boy. I can imagine how much thing he say under the live.
We gonna go back and watch it.
Kyra.
Kyra, hey, Kyra.
Della didn't come.
Spice Cat. Ariel.
Well, in there.
Soft Spice.
Thanks so much, guys. Tyra, we see you.
Gail, Murray, Alexander, Janelle.
Alan.
Big up him. Big up them people for that song.
Somebody said, yeah. Black Alan. Guys,
Melissa.
I'm not drunk. I'm serious. Pepsi drink more than me.
I real drink, boy.
Yeah, you're real drink.
Finish the
You're
bottle,
real- You mash it up.
That come Mako Dangles.
Mako Dangles, how you doing?
What Dangles saying there?
Something about Pepsi and everything. Gail Alexander.
Hey, big up yourself, Gail.
He in England sipping on he tea.
Diane Noel, hey, big up yourself.
Oh, the sponsors. We sponsors.
Oh, the sponsors, guys, we gotta big up. Oh, this coming, Shiloh Accessories. All right, big up Shiloh Accessories for the best in accessories. Also, this coming Sunday, we have Michelle, and they're having a book signing. You guys got to check it out. Big up John Crew. For more information on that, you check out the Ridealong support group for more information on that. Get your tickets right now.
Najuma for earrings like these.
Yes,
and all
Najuma have the accessories.
Really nice.
Shiloh. Big up to Courts Caribbean, Clark's Court, and makers of where you from?
La Loba. I see you.
Amazing.
What already?
Yeah, Clark's Court.
Amazing.
Amazing. It's just simply amazing by Clark's Court. It's simply amazing. I'm giving away this bottle tomorrow. Everyone, don't forget, guys, we're on back tomorrow with another enlightening story. If you have a story to share, inbox it. Join the new Ridealong Live. So go right now and like Ridealong Live. Do it right now. And we'll see you tomorrow, guys.
Shabaka.
Hey!
Hi, sweetie.
Yes, Travis Ram. Flowers.
I love flowers.
Yeah, flowers.
Pick up Janice.
Janice.
One more thing before I go. Hey,
Yes.
guys, we have the march against sexual abuse this Friday. We have
Yes,
the march,
men
Men
march.
Grenada. Everybody encouraging you to come on out and support that march.
Yep.
We have to make a stand. We have to go out there and let people know, let men know that we are totally against this. On Saturday there's a motorcade as well, and
Yes.
there's another motorcade coming up that myself and Janice are spearheading. We're gonna give you more details as time gets closer, but every motorcade, every march, everything that's going to be out there to protest.
ridiculous
We
now.
want people to be a part of it. We want you guys to come out and support and let people know that we stand in solidarity with persons who are victims, survivors of rape, etc. We want everybody to come on out and support. So
Yeah.
march on
Absolutely.
Friday, there's a motorcade on Saturday, and they'll be having another one. We're going to give you guys more information.
Absolutely.
So please come on out and support.
Let's go. Let's sing that song going out. I was born to